Good morning students. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I am going to discuss about introduction to negative numbers. Okay. So let's see at first what is numbers. So see students here the natural numbers. So consider the following question. So what is our first question? How many shaded squares are there in the given figure? So you see here the figure is given here. You have to count how many shaded square are here. Okay, so see here 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 shaded square is there are 6 shaded squares in the given figure. Okay, so let's see our second question. How many legs does a horse have? So you know the answer of this question. So how many legs does a horse have? A horse have 4 legs. You know. Okay. So to answer all the above questions, so we count the given quantities always beginning with 1. So see student here, when I start counting of this shaded figure, I start counting from 1. Okay, so I have started that from 1. So always we will beginning with 1. We describe the above quantities by counting numbers. So we can count the number like this one. We start from 1 2 3 4 5 6 like this way. So that counting numbers are natural numbers. So 1 2 3 4, those are the natural numbers. Okay, beginning with single digit number. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, those are the single digit numbers. We can go on counting larger. So when up to 1 to 9 all are single digit numbers. So from 10 is a 2 digit number. So we can go on counting larger. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Then after that we will increasing the numbers. So 10 11 12. So how is this? Counting larger and larger numbers. Okay, so as natural numbers have a definite beginning and a definite ending. So a large number have a definite beginning and definite end. These are represented not on a number line but on a number array with 1 as its start point. Okay, so as natural number have a definite beginning and a definite end, these are represented not on a number line. Okay, and but on a number array with 1 as its start point. So you see here it starts from 1 but it has no end. So up to after 19 20 21 22 23 like this way, how much you have to count, that much the number line will go. So that's why that arrow sign is here. So it continuously goes through that. So next is the whole number. So what is whole number? The first and probably the most important is the concept of zero. So you have to, so what is the natural numbers though, that things already we learned. So now is that important things is that the zero is a very important part in mathematics. So as each natural number is 1 more than the previous natural number, so 2 is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 2, 4 is greater than 3. So what is 1 less than the first natural number? So if we before 1, what is the number? So it starts from 0. So if we count it from the 1, but before 1 that will be 0. So see here, 5 minus 1 4, 4 minus 1 3, 3 minus 1 2. So here we are doing that, we are lessing the one number. So what is 1 less than the first natural number? So if you take the 5 is a natural number, so then you will less 1, so means 4, we will get 4. 4 less 1 means 3, we will get 3. 3 less 1 means 2. 2 less 1 means 1. 1 less 1 means 0. Okay, so the natural numbers together with 0 are known as whole numbers. Okay, so with 0, so natural numbers are those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and go on. So with 0 are known as the whole numbers. Whole numbers begin with 0. So see here, natural number starts from 1, but that whole number with 0, when we will natural numbers together with 0 is known as whole number. So the whole number starts with 0. Thus these two are represented on a number array. So see here, number array. So with 0 as its start point. So number line we are using that time when we will know that starting point and ending point. That time we are using a number line, but number array is continuously going through. So that's why that array we are using. So after 19 is not the last natural number. After that 20, 21, that's why we are using this array. Okay, so here also. After 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like this way. So that's why we are using array. Okay, number array. Don't say here number lines. Use number array. So in this chapter, we shall learn about numbers that lie to the left of 0 on a number line, extending endlessly in both directions. So see here, it starts from 0, but the number line extending endlessly in both directions. You see. So now is the important things is the integers. So what is natural numbers you know now? So whole numbers. So now is the important things is the what is integer. So in all the subtraction problems in the primary classes, a smaller number was subtracted from a larger number, bigger number. So when we subtract minuend minus subtrahend, we will get difference. So that things already we learned in our previous lesson. So the minuend was greater than the subtrahend. So we always subtract a smaller number from a bigger number. So that's why minuend is a greater than the subtrahend. Okay, or you can say the subtrahend is the lesser than the minuend, and the different then the after subtraction the result is called the difference. So see here, for example 3. So 1, 2, 3. So if you consider 2 and 3, which number is the bigger one? So 3 is the bigger one than 2. So 3 is greater than 2. So we will subtract 2 from 3. So 3 minus 2 equals to 1. Now you see this, when you will compare 7 and 1, then 7 is the greater one. So 7, we subtract 1 from 7. So here 7 is a minuend, 1 is a subtrahend. So 7 minus 1 equals to, we will get 6. Now is this number 328 and 64. So 328 is that bigger number than 64. So we will subtract 64 from 328. So 328 minus 64 equals to 264. See, same like this. This is a 68,703 is greater than 26,819. So this number is the bigger one, 68,703. And so when you subtract this number from this, then you will get this result. So however, if the subtrahend is bigger than the minuend, so what will happen? If so, up to this is minuend is greater than the subtrahend, but if the subtrahend is greater than the minuend, what will happen? So what is the difference? So what difference we will get? So see here, to find out we need to learn more about numbers. So for this we have to learn more about numbers. So we have learned about natural numbers and whole numbers. If we count down from 5, so 5 less than 1 means 4, 4 less than 1 means 3, 3 less than 1 means 2, 2 less than 1 means 1, and 1 less than 1 means 0, and 0 minus 1. So what we will get here? So this is our question, and these new things we will learn. So 1 less than 0 is written as minus 1. 1 more than 0 is written as plus 1. 0 less than 0, 2 less than 0 is written as minus 2. 2 more than 0 is written as plus 2. 5 less than 0 is written as minus 5. 5 more than 0 is written as plus 5. We get a new set of numbers. See here, minus 1, minus 2, minus 5, minus 3, minus 4, like this way. So these are the negatives of natural number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all those are natural numbers. But when we are considering minus sign, so minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, so those are the negatives of natural numbers. Okay. The collection of the whole numbers and the negatives of natural numbers are called integers. Okay. So the collection of whole numbers including 0, so up to 0 to all natural number, and negative numbers, natural numbers means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, like this way. Okay. So all are called integers. Okay. So example of integers are, you see here. So you see both side is extending, left and right both side is extending. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0. Then after 0, the positive, so you plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, or you can write only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this way. So the numbers 1, 2, 3 are called the positive integer. So I told you as before. So these are the called the positive integer, and these are the called the negative integers. Okay. See here, the numbers 1, 2, 3 are called positive integer, and the numbers minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 are called negative integers. So you see here, before this number, so before 1, nothing is here. Okay. So that's why we always consider, if is nothing is mentioned there, so we always consider this number is a positive. But you see here that the sign is here, negative sign is here, so that's why we consider is a negative integer. Okay. So this is a positive integer, these are the negative integer. So now integers on a number line. So how can you represent integers on a number line? So at first you have to draw a straight line, and both sides you have to make draw a arrow sign, because this number is not the last one. This number is not the last one. So we know that in number chart, after this so many numbers are there. So that's why we just only to show it how to write the integers on a number line. So that's why we are write like this way. So you see there, at first you write in the middle is 0. Both sides you write like this way. That side you write, so left side you write the negative integers, and right side you write the positive integers. Okay. So the number line has infinite positive integer to the right of 0 and infinite negative numbers to the left of 0. So see that. So this is actually our landmark. 0 is our landmark like a. So 0's right side we will write the positive integers, and 0's left side we will write that negative integers. Okay. So 0 is neither positive nor negative. Okay. So that is a very important information. 0 is neither positive nor negative. So 0 you cannot consider as a positive or negative. Okay. It is however an integer, and it does not belong to the collection of integers. Okay. So it is however an integer, and it does not belong. It does belong to the collection of integers. So it is a collection of integer, but it is not a positive or negative integer. It is a integer. Okay. So directed numbers, the sign before the number indicates its direction to the right to or left of 0 on the number line, while the number indicates its distance from 0 on the number line. Integers are also called directed numbers. So integers are is also called as directed numbers. When we write plus 3, the plus sign indicates the number lies to the right of 0. See, plus 3 means right of 0. And 3 indicates that it is 3 steps away from 0. So 3 means is 3 steps away. So 1 step, 2 steps, 2 step, 3 step. Okay. So 3 indicates that it is 3 steps away from 0. When we write minus 7, the minus sign indicates the number lies to the left of 0. Number 7, that side. So 7 indicates that. So minus sign is indicate that it will be right or left. Or the number, the 7, that will indicate the step. So the 7 indicates that it is 7 steps away from the 0. So we will take the 7 steps away from 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 minus 7 will be here. Okay. So like this way you have to do. Let's see another things. So see here, comparison of integer. So all positive integers are greater than negative integers. Okay. So that is a properties. So we have to prove it. Is this statement is correct or wrong? Okay. So we know that the numbers which lie to the right on a number line are greater than the numbers that lie to the left. So okay, see here. So plus 1. So plus 1 here. So is it greater than minus 5? So see here. Plus 8 is greater than minus 18 and plus 10 is greater than minus 10. So you see here in number lines, in this way the number is increasing and this way the number is decreasing. So we always remember it. So when we will go through the from 0 to that right side, the number will increasing and that side the number will decreasing. Okay. So plus 1 is greater than minus 5, plus 8 is greater than minus 18. So that's why all positive integers are greater than negative numbers. So you remember this statement. Okay. So next one is 0 separates the positive and negative integers on a number line. Thus all positive integers are greater than 0. So see here, this 0 actually separates the positive and negative integer. Yes or no? See, that side, left side of 0 is negative, right side of 0 is positive. Okay. So that 0 separates the positive and negative integers on a number line. Yes, it's true. Then thus all positive integers are greater than 0. So see here, I told you as before, that side the number is increasing. Okay. So plus 5 is greater than 0. 0 is here, plus 5 is here. So obviously plus 5 is greater than 0. Plus 651 is greater than 0. Okay. So all negative numbers being to the left of 0 on a number line are less than 0. So here minus 1 is less than 0. Minus 2 is less than 0. Minus 3 is less than 0. Minus 4 is also less than 0 and minus 5 is less than 0. But 1 is greater than 0, 2 is greater than 0, 3 is greater than 0. So you remember that side numbers of positive integers are greater than 0 and negative integers are less than 0. Okay. So next, number 3, the greater the positive integer, the lesser is its corresponding negative integer. So plus 3 is 3 steps to the right of 0. See, after taking 3 steps, 1 step, see here, 1, 2, 3 step. Okay. And its opposite, minus 3 is 3 steps to the right, left of 0. So minus 3, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Okay. Thus there are 6 steps between plus 3 and minus 3. Yes or no? How many steps? From here to here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many steps? There are 6 steps between plus 3 and minus 3. Okay. So plus 300 is 300 steps to the right of 0, and its opposite minus 300 is the 300 steps to the left of 0. So there are total 600 steps between plus 300 and minus 300. Okay, so how can you find out this how many steps? So for this we have to solve this way. So plus 300 minus of minus 300, because we can find out now in between how many steps. So see here, 300 minus plus 300. Okay, so how many steps? 600. So 600 steps between plus 300 and minus 300. Okay, example 1, which integer lies 14 steps to the left of 0? So let's see, you take the 14 steps left of 0, left, not right. So from the above number line we can see that minus 5 lies 5 steps to the left of 0. See, 5 steps. After taking 5 steps we will reach minus 5. Thus the integer which is 14 steps to the left of 0 is, it will be minus 14. But if in your question is asking about like this way, the integer lies 14 steps to the right of 0, that time that answer will be plus 14. So only change it between left and right. So these things, when in your question is asking about this type of question, you read your question properly, it will be left or right. Don't mix up. Okay. So next question is that compare minus 43 and minus 55. So minus 43, which one number is the bigger one? So minus 43, I told you left side, when how much you will get, that number will be decreasing. Okay, so that number will be less. Okay, so minus 43 is 43 steps to the 43 steps to the left of 0, while minus 55 is 55 steps to the left of 0. Thus minus 43 being 12 steps to the right of minus 55. So in between, after reaching minus 43 step, again you have to take 12 steps more to reach minus 55. So is the greater number. So minus 43 is the greater number than minus 55. So minus 43 is greater than minus 55. Okay. So see here example number 3. Arrange plus 36, minus 46, plus 7 and minus 7 in ascending order. So you have to arrange the numbers in ascending order. Okay. So compare the above integers. We find that as minus 46 would lie to the extreme left of 0. Extreme left. 46 steps to the left of 0. Minus 46 is the smallest in value. So this value is the smallest one. Minus 46 would be followed by minus 7, which would lie closer to 0. So minus 7 is here. It is little bit closer to 0. So after taking a 7 steps to the left of 0, but still it to its left. So moving right along the number line, plus 7 being closer to 0. See, and then is the closer to 0, and is the next integer followed by plus 36 is the biggest in value of the given integer. So plus 36 is here in number line. So if you arrange the number in ascending order, so ascending order means smallest to the biggest number. So at first you have to write down the smallest number. So most smallest number is the minus 46. After that minus 7, then plus 7, plus 36. So when you solve this type of question, is very easy. At first you write the numbers in the number line. Then you will find out which number is the closer to that 0 and which number is the much far away from 0. That you find out, and then you easily you can write down in ascending order or descending order. Okay, it will be very easy. You write the number in number line. So next question is that absolute value and numerical value of an integer. So given an integer, we can tell two things about it. The integer plus 24 tells us that the number is 24 steps away from 0. The number is to the right of 0 on the number line. So this is a plus 24, so the number is to the right of the 0 on the number line. Thus plus 24 is a positive number. The integer minus 628 tells us that the number is 628 steps away from 0. But it is a minus sign, so the number is to the left of 0 on the number line. So thus minus 268 is a negative integer, negative number. The number indicates the distance of the integer from 0, and the sign before the number indicates whether the distance is to the right or left. So I told you as before, the number is tells us the steps, how many steps away from 0, and minus sign will indicate it will be right of 0 or left of 0. Okay, the sign and the value of the digit taken together in an integer is known as the numerical value. Okay, if we ignore the sign of an integer, we have its absolute value. So which is denoted within two vertical bars. So if we ignore the sign of an integer, so we have its absolute value. We have to take the absolute value which is denoted within the two vertical bars. So see here, two vertical bars, we write the number in between it. So then within the number in two vertical lines, then we will get the absolute value. So minus 8, we put the number is in between two vertical lines, then you will get 8. So 8 is the absolute value. Minus 23, you put the number within two vertical bar, then you will get 23. 0, 0. Plus 8, plus 8, only 8. Plus 23, 23. So these are the absolute value. So, and one thing is that this two vertical lines is called actually mode. So when we are taking the mode, that we will get the absolute value. So see here, find the absolute value. So you write the number like this way within two vertical bar. So we will get 6, and here also you write like this way. This number will be 38. Okay, so you please solve this exercise. Write the integer with that lies in the following position on the number line. You please do this one, and in my next video I will discuss about the exercise. And okay, thank you students, bye.